Hi, this is Make Geek and I'm Dan, and in this video I make a ridiculously overdone airing cupboard door. Last year I redecorated the bathroom. As part of doing that I narrowed the door frame to make room for a towel radiator. That meant I needed to make my own door. This is the basic frame. I made this up. It's basically pretty standard construction. Mortise and tenon kind of joinery, hardboard in the middle. Now comes the fun part, making it a bit artistic. I set myself this unfortunate precedent 2 years ago when I did the ensuite bathroom. I made cabinet doors in which I CNC'd a water droplet ripple effect, which I really like. In the main bathroom though, I both chose a natural wood grain finish for the remainder of the wood, which makes life a little harder in terms of materials, and yeah, I feel I need to up my game a little, so let's do this. The idea of this door is that each of those panels is going to be filled with little strips of oak that have been carved into ripple patterns. So in Fusion I just created a couple of spline profiles on a sketch and then just extruded them out to create each of the 5 different designs that I wanted. And each design is for the same size stock. These are, I think, they're about 13 millimeters square by I think it's 14 centimeters long, and each pattern starts and ends with a 1 centimeter profile. So in theory, all of the patterns can be stacked in any order with the same thicknesses. And then I can just tessellate them and cut them in random orders and flip them around to achieve the effect I'm going for. Each of these will stack end on end in a column like this. Each column for this panel will take 3 and a bit, so I can kind of do a brickwork pattern where I've cut this one short and the remainder of it will come down here and then we'll go across. It's going to take an awful lot of these things, and I need to make I don't know, a few hundred. I did calculate it at one point, it's a scary amount. This is my source stash for all of the oak that I'll be using. A couple of years ago I ripped out a kitchen and I kept all of the solid oak doors, perfectly good material. Each door basically has a central section, so basically the size of each stick was designed to optimize the amount I could get out of this specific set of doors. So the length of them, I can get 2 lengths out of each of these middle panels. The thickness is based on the thickness of this wood. These side rails are a little bit thicker and a little bit longer, but hopefully by sticking to that 14 by 14 by 180 millimeter stick size, I can process my way through this stack and get plenty for what I need to do. Unfortunately, that's a lot of processing to do.
Whether it's true, all the things you said you couldn't do. that was a huge amount more work than I expected or when I started, or at least certainly more than I intended to spend on an airing cupboard door. But it's done now. It looks pretty good. I do have a couple more doors to do in the same room in a similar style, but I think I've got a slightly faster way to do that. We'll see. But for now, thanks for watching. See you next time.